What's up? What's up, Wheatfield? This is your girl, La T, coming in for a channel message. Don't know how quick it's gonna be. We stopped. We we didn't say quick because sometimes it's just not. It's just not. We don't know how long it's gonna be, so we'll go until the Father says stop. So how's that? How y'all doing? Hi, welcome to the wheat field. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. What up, y'all's wheat? Welcome to the wheat field. What it do? What it do? If you new, hi, welcome to the wheat field. Welcome to YouTube. Come on in, come on in. I'm so excited to have you to visit with us, and we pray that after you sit through the segment, the sessions, you would hopefully vibe with us and you'll subscribe and you'll come back on the daily, hit the little bell so it can notify you when we do one of these things. You know what I mean? And if it ends up being something that you care about, share it out. Just don't know. I want to do something just a little bit different in this episode only because I'm so excited about what I just got. Don't know how many of you that watch Tarot. Testimony means tarot. That's what this is. It's Tears and We Tarot show where you show enough never know what you're going to get. You're going to get this right here, which is like a whole box of chocolates. You just never know. So right now, we are looking at this. I'm so excited. Should I show it right now? No, we're going to show these. We got some new cards. We were supposed to get 7 decks today. One of them went missing. It went astray. We don't know where it is, but we just let them know that it was a misdelivery. Shame. We'll get it replaced. We're not concerned about it. But we got this one right here, which I'm pretty excited about. It is called the Deep, Dark, Dangerous Oracle. And I was drawn to this deck because it's got like a snaky kind of thing, and it is Medusa. And I like the story of Medusa. So don't click off. Want to know why? Because when you really read her whole full story, she was not the bad person. She wasn't. She was somebody she was the victim of jealousy and envy. She was. And we've been doing a whole thing on jealousy and envy, so it's pretty exciting that we got this today, because that's what we were feeling, Ashe, when we decided to, yes, Spirit say yes, get this one. Because it's a lot of deep and dark and dangerous energies. It is. And they really operate in that spectrum of jealousy and envy and deceit, right? And they are deceitful and envious because it's something about you, beloved, that they don't see in self or they covet for themselves. And they get upset thinking that, oh, that's a you thing, and you just being your whole natural weak self, of course, people could get envious and they could get jealous, but that's because they are not confident in who they are. Like, they lack something about their own worthiness, and it makes them envious and jealous, and they do some pretty dark stuff. And that's pretty much what happened to Medusa. She was so beautiful and coveted. Like, people's men used to want her because she was just so gorgeous. And she was actually, I don't like to say victim, but she was a survivor of of assault, right? According to the mythology. And when she went to her mentor for help, right, it was either Aphrodite or one of them other Greek goddesses, right? I can't remember her name, whether it was Athena or Aphrodite or whoever. Anywho, I don't think that part is important, but she went to her mentor to help like this just happened to me, and instead of her getting help, she was ostracized and she was cursed. And so we always get the part of the story of Medusa being cursed, and like how she has a real disdain, hatred for the male species, so that anybody, or just people in general, right? She was cast away, made ugly, snakes in her hair, like a serpent, like the whole nine, and ostracized, like nobody would ever want her again, basically. Like, her beauty was a crime instead of the people that assaulted her, right? And Yeah. So now she's in a situation how we always see her, like in the movies, in the mythology, you know, what is it, like Clash the Titans or whatever. And they only show her in the after effect, after the fact that she's been hurt and victimized and ostracized and cursed because of her natural disposition, her nature. Like she couldn't help that she was born beautiful like that, and she shouldn't be have been assaulted because she was. And because she was assaulted and she asked for help, you know, her mentor was like, "Nah, get up out of here." And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna curse you because it's your fault that you're so pretty. And if you hadn't been so pretty, then our man wouldn't have wanted you, and he wouldn't have did this to you. So it's all you. It's all your fault. And so now she just turns everybody to stone because her heart is pretty much was just crushed. You know, it's stone. And so the curse is that she looks at somebody, and if they look at her in the eyes, y'all catch them lock eyes, she turn your ass to stone. We got some Archangel Oracle. I love Archangel decks. Archangel Michael had been presenting himself a lot this week, and so I wanted to dig some more into just a full size angel deck. I have some angel messages, angel answers. I got a whole bunch of these small pocket angel decks for career, abundance, you know, messages, protection. But to just have a large one, you know, with something about the yellow, the brightness, the feeling the enlightenment, the purple, that intuition, you know, just the soft little greens that's running through here. So it just really stuck out to me. And I was like, ooh, that's pretty. I feel some energy. I like it. I'm going to get it. So that was that one. We have this one too. It's called the Lighted Gold Pathway Oracle cards. And I was like, ooh, we're always talking about going on a spiritual journey and how that journey could be, you know, dark and be riddled with like uncertainty. So we wanted to get something that speaks to that. And when we came across this again and looking down our angel pathway, angel oracle cards, like along that a lineup or, you know, train of thought, we came across these and they resonated. So it was like, okay, let's get that too, especially to talk about our pathway and lighting our way. The angels coming out before us and guiding us on our way is what I was really feeling like. That's what resonated with me. So that's going to be that card, that deck. We did a chop it up session, y'all, earlier today. Turned out to be a 2-hour session. We broke it up into 2 parts. Well, it had to naturally because we ran out of memory, first of all, after the first hour. Then we thought we was going to be able to match them up together, but we had to do 2 because we only have a 90-minute limit for movie length production. So we had to do it in 2 because it was way more than 90 minutes. I mean, like I'm just saying it was. So after that, while we were waiting, we were called to some more decks for additional reading. So we got them out. We have the African Rising Goddess. We kept feeling like Wounded Healer. And it's a card in this deck that speaks to wounded healing. First, we've been talking about definitely making brazen decisions, surrendering your whole vessel onto the Most High God. And I've been reading for a wounded healer, like somebody who's a warrior in the spirit, like a angel of the Legion, like Michael and Gabriel, you know, Raphael, you know, Rachiel. And we kept getting grounding and then also sabotage. This says self-sabotage, but we've been looking at people who are envious, like, and jealous also. So 2 things with that. Wounded angel, right? So we was feeling wounded warrior out of this deck. Wounded healer. Wounded warrior, wounded healer. Like this wounded angel warrior is also an angel of healing, right? And you've been wounded yourself. So that, and we saw self-sabotage and also betrayal. Like you are around some envious people and betrayal is a thing, and staying around them is only hurting you. To shed that, to come away from it and step into your joy. Rage was a thing as well. Using anger. Also with the 2 of Pentacles kept coming out, calling for balance. And that's what I always feel like. It's one here and one there. You know, almost like, and look, again, it's that same Medusa. That's Medusa with the rage. Medusa! Back on the scene. We might pull that deck out. We don't know. See, awakening. We've been talking about somebody that's awakening and coming into a whole new level. And all the trials and tribulations of that. Somebody that is chosen. Again, divine lineage and celestial alignment. You know, somebody that's chosen, a wounded warrior, an earth angel. But, you know, you need some help with the healing. Maybe you don't feel safe right now or getting to a safe place. You know what I mean? And we talked about, you know, worthiness. Like, people that's been coming against you in a very evil and deceitful, envious type of way, jealousy, that is, whatever they're saying over you is definitely making you feel a certain kind of way about self, I feel. You know, just having to battle that all the time and feeling beat down, you know. We have giving and receiving. That's here. And we kind of talked about that too. But manifesting from a space of joy. We have betrayal and joy. Like somebody is afraid or upset at you being joyful or joyous and they seek to betray you. They do. Self-sabotage is here again. All because of just who you are. Your divine lineage. So we'll get those out when Father is ready to do a reading. But that's just what we were feeling. That was the energy that we were feeling. So we pulled the energy deck back out. Angel of Strength is on the scene. And that's what I was feeling. Like I said, somebody who's an angel warrior. Like a member of the Legion. Like Michael, Gabriel, you know. Foundational archangels like the beginning. We have Goddess of the Moon and woman holding a coin. And for me, this woman holding a coin looks like she's overdone. Or, you know, somebody that's almost snooty. I don't know. I get a real, you know, see how she looking at this girl? You know what I mean? Like they opposites. Like she looking like this and she looking like that. Like this just looks like divine energy. Very soft, very feminine, just natural. This looks real gaudy and like paper chasey. Like vanity, like bang. Yeah, and you definitely see, because a 5 and 2 is a 7, a 4 and 2 is a 6. So this person is definitely on a different level than this person. And I feel like, again, that's that representation of envy. Somebody that you have a contract with, you know. Somebody that's going to hate on you simply because of who you are. Who are you? Probably an angel. Like I said, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Definitely feeling that angel energy. And that's why I went and got, you know, wanted to pick up these other decks to light our pathway and just to give us a little bit more advice to dig deeper. We have Ariel right behind that 2nd angel. And we got a woman holding a heart with the 4-4. That looks like, you know, that eternal energy, you know, breaking down to an 8. Not going to read too much in it because it's not about that. But you definitely are standing at the gate of the garden. You know, you are moving in the right direction, on the right path, and it's going to be very abundant for you. With that, starry beginnings, having a new beginning. We were feeling that, so we pulled this out. You want the book? No. We have life is an expression of you. We have walk your own journey. Again, somebody that's on that journey, you know. And it's time for you to do it different. You know, you're somebody that does it different. And when I say different, I hear differently different. Like, oh, girl be saying all the time in them videos. And again, life is an expression of you. What do you want to manifest? Sorry, mommy. I'll call you right back. Call you right back, right back, right back. As soon as we do this. We got a couple other cards that came out. Again, some more angel therapy. Feeling like somebody really needs angel therapy because there's something that's going on. So we got the big deck of Kipper out too, just to find out. And then put it in terms of our modern world today. You know, what is really going on? I mean, sometimes these cards could speak like in that old language you need to translate, but that's going to help us bring it up to, you know, what's going on and how is it relative today, like what's happening. And then put some wisdom on it. You want to look at this wisdom. Get a card or two just to see. Yeah, time to go. Time to move around. Right out the box. Time to go. Time to move around. Time to move around. Move around from what? Chaos and conflict. Somebody, you know, that's gotten you painted to be something else, you know, or trying to make you fit into a box that you don't fit in. Anything else, this is it. Yeah. Father say chaos and conflict, something that's really not you. You know, like you are painted and covered up with something that doesn't belong to you. And you need to remove it, give it back. 33 is here for, we kept getting the card out for Ascended Master. And that's a 33, Master number 33 is here as well. And I feel like as a Master number 33, one of your things is being like a teacher, like a guru, right? A learning and teaching. And we kept getting spiritual teacher was coming out in this little deck right here. Yeah, spiritual teacher, healer, and somebody to bring balance. Those three. Hey guys, hey, I'm back. I had to let my mommy know I'll call her back. So yes, justice and spiritual healing justice was here. And the fact that somebody's going to have some options coming up soon. Options. So that was that. But now I get to show you what I was really excited about. I just got these. And I know you guys watch Tarot because you're here, right? And I don't know if you've ever seen it. Her name is, I think it is the Cancerian channel. But her name is Sin the Cancerian. And I just got this box from her. It's called the Fallback Decks. So you see this pretty little box. Yeah, it's called the Cancerian Shop. So if you guys can see that. And she got herself on Amazon now, which is pretty cute. So it's called the Fallback Deck. It's like a bundle set. And look what comes in here. Look, it's got a Fall in Love deck, which is pretty cool. And what is this? More spiritual decks and just a supplemental guide is in here. Working with your decks. Bless them with the Palo Santo. Shuffle. Ask your higher self a question. And then you can use them with friends and family. So that's pretty neat. A little guide there. And look. The Cancerian Oracle. And I think this is pretty cute. I have watched her, you know, do readings before. And I just, you know, it's always, she's so good. Like, I've gotten a reading from her before as well. And she's really, I don't know what readings cost or even how to charge people for a reading. But anyway, I got one and I didn't think it was a bad price. Handmade with love. So a handmade beaded bracelet. And I don't even know what beads these are. I would have to ask her or just look them up and see. Definitely some Palo Santo, she said. That's in the box, which is pretty neat. And the Fallback deck. And I like this because for some reason, and I think that's what made, you know, when she was, I ran across her channel one day. And this is before I started my channel. And I watched her, and one of the things that kept hitting me, hit my ear, is she would always say, fall back, way back, more back. And I had a habit of saying, fall back, like they need to fall back, or you need to just fall back on that, you know what I mean? And so this was before I ever ran across her channel. So when she said that, it immediately resonated with me, like fall back, way back, more back, like you gotta fall all the way back, like come back off of that. And so ever since then, I do watch her channel and drop in. Ever since I've been creating content, I don't watch as much outside Tyrone that I used to, because I'm either creating content or engaging with other content creators like on Facebook or whatever the case may be. And I do watch readings in between. You know, it's a couple of people you will hear me mention, you know, because I give credit where credit is due. If it's not unto me, it's not. You know, the Most High God inspires all of us. So to give credit unto the entity that I heard it from is to credit the Most High God that gave them the inspiration. And if they got it from somebody else, then so be it. But I just credit the people that I heard it from. So I'm pretty excited. It's got like this little fallback journal here. More back, way back, go back, fall back. See how it's going back, like fall back, go back, way back, more back. I think that's so cute. And I love that because, like I said, I resonate with it. It's something that I used to say. And when I heard it from her, I was just like, wow. It says a little message in the inside. And it has, dear friend, look how far we've come. We are growing up together, changing and flowing together. May this book walk with you like I do. Thank you for always inspiring me. Love you, Sin, the Cancerian channel. And it says, she is full of magic. She believes, she receives. She casts spells. You want to come back on a daily and get this spell? Ha! Hit that bell. Anywho, she casts spells as she speaks. She is a boss witch. Ooh, don't switch. Not calling you a witch, beloved. But what I am saying is that you cast spells. We spell words, right? Letter combinations that cast spells. Life and death is in the power of your tongue. How do you use your magic? Are you a person that speaks jealousy and envy? Do you work in deceit and deception? Or do you work in love and light? Do you attempt to bring balance? Like, how do you exercise your options? Do you look to bring balance? You know, are you just and righteous? You know, attempting to be as righteous as you can, leaning into the spirit until your angels to do what? Light your path. Light your pathway. Getting that good advice so that you can stay in the right way, so that you can see the tears that are coming your way. What's coming against you? Are you a healer? Spiritual teacher? And again, doing it from a place of love and light. Love and light. So we cannot wait to jump into these cards. We need to cleanse them and meditate, prepare them for use, and definitely see what they have to say, what they gonna do, what they gonna do, what they gonna do. So I'm excited. I have a slew of cards. I don't even know how many I have at this point. Maybe 70 or something of the sort. Could be. But they all just tools for the Most High to speak to and through me. That's it. Everything in the plane is on for the Father's use. If it made everything, then it can use it and do what it want to do. So, I'm surrendered. Are you? That's up to you to decide which way your path is going to lead. But I hope, and my purpose is to hopefully steer us around all the deception, jealousy, and envy. Yeah. Let us be able to see so that we can stay safe and we can reach our destiny. I love you guys. Can't wait to see you on the next message. Until the next now, with your girl La T at Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. Where you show enough, never know what you're going to get. I'm about to go hunt down my other deck of cards so we can find it. To the next now. Ashe.